Hey guys, welcome back to another video. You can tell by the title that this is a what I eat in a week. They're one of my favorite videos to watch on YouTube right now because it just gives you so many ideas, and also it's, I feel like, a little bit more realistic because we're using leftovers. And yeah, just want to say I am a bodybuilder, so I do hit a targeted amount of calories and protein, carbs, and fats. So a lot of my meals are quite a bit higher in protein than a lot of vegans. So I just want to show you that it is possible to bodybuild and train and put on muscle and stay lean while being vegan, because I know that that's kind of a controversy in bodybuilding. So hopefully this will inspire some of my bodybuilding friends to not necessarily transition fully into plant-based, but at least give you some ideas and maybe make a few of your meals plant-based. So without further ado, here is the video. For breakfast, I had a big, beautiful bowl of protein blueberry oatmeal. And then for lunch, I had some avocado toast because that is what vegans do basically. So I cut this nice sourdough bread, and that obviously doesn't fit in the toaster really nice, but you do what you can. Perfect avocado, smash it up. I also had one with some hummus and red pepper chili flakes on top of both. And then I topped it with a scrambled tofu mixture, and then some hemp seeds and hot sauce as well. For a snack, I had this protein Lara bar. It was really good, chocolate brownie flavor. And then post-workout, I had this huge, delicious salad. And this is how I made the dressing. So some barbecue sauce, a tablespoon of vegan mayo, and then just some water, lime, and a little bit of mustard to combine it all together. Put it all on top of this green colorful salad. There are some white kidney beans in there too, and 2 chicken Gardein strips, and then some nutritional yeast. I almost forgot. For snack, I had a cut up navel orange, and then I made Rainbow Plant Life's smoky pantry pasta, I think she calls it. It was actually really quick and easy to make. It took like 20 minutes. I think she says it takes 10, but no, it takes about 20 minutes. But it was amazing. You guys should definitely try it out. And you'll see it quite a bit in this vlog because I made extra. For a snack, I had this protein pancake mix, but as like a mug cake kind of. So I just mixed it up with some water and then added in some fresh raspberries, microwaved it for a minute and a half, whatever, topped it with some sugar-free syrup, and it was the perfect little nighttime snack. Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday. I'm starting my day off with my greens drink, which is a greens powder, glutamine, and apple cider vinegar all mixed together. So I drink that right after I do my yoga, and that doesn't change any single day. It's always the same. And I'm just about to top off my overnight oats that I made last night. So I'll show you what I do. So pretty straightforward. The night before, I have some thick rolled oats, a tablespoon of chia seeds, and a teaspoon of flaxseed. I then add 2/3 cup water and a 2/3 cup of plant-based milk, and I mix in some protein, and then you just mix it up, and it should be like quite liquidy, and cover it up, put it in the fridge, let it sit for the night, and boom, done. So my oats are perfect, exactly how I like them. I don't like them too thick in my overnight oats. I like them to still be a little creamy, so you can tell that they're still definitely thick, but also enough liquid in there to have a nicer consistency. Alright, so I didn't make it look the prettiest, but topped it with half a banana, some pecan pieces, some Enjoy Life mini chocolate chips, and pumpkin seeds. And then it stays like that for a whole minute until I do that. So I just got in from my walk, and I'm going to make a warm kale salad with some roasted sweet potato. So I'm just doing the sweet potato on the oven so it's quicker. So it's just pepper, salt, smoked paprika, and then I'll add my kale into it after. So that is everything in the salad: smoked tofu, red onion, kale, sweet potato, and some cherry tomatoes. I'm going to add it into this vegan quote-unquote honey mustard, so it's just like a sweet mustard dressing. And there we go, 1-pan meal, super easy, super good. So after lunch is when I am the hungriest and I'm all snacky. So I had an apple with some crunchy almond butter and these bada bean bada boom in the nacho cheese flavor, and they're pretty good. Post-workout, I had some of the pasta left over from last night which was still amazing. I chopped up one of these spicy Italian veggie sausages to add on top as well, just to get some extra protein in. And it was pretty good. I felt really bloated after this sausage maneuver thing, but still delicious. My last meal here was just some stir-fried veggies and a little bit of tofu just to hit my protein goal for the day. And I ate it with some rice and hot sauce and coconut aminos and hemp seeds. Super good. It was actually one of my favorite meals this week, and it was really simple. I get such a satisfaction after just like using up leftovers and everything in my fridge, and this was one of those meals. So I ate that while watching another YouTuber's full day of eating, as a normal person does. Thursday, good morning. I am going to kind of prepare my oats a little bit before I do my yoga, and then I come back and this part is ready. So in my bowl, I have chia seeds and flaxseed. I'm just going to add water to that. And then it'll sit and soak up and thicken while I go do my yoga for a half hour, and then I do the oat portion. Alright, so it's been like my half an hour, and I swear this will be a game changer for your oats. Just do it. It makes them so much thicker and creamier by adding the chia seeds and flaxseed, but by letting it thicken up in a liquid. Using some of this Barney's almond butter, which is so good. It's really thick in the jar, but it melts so perfectly on top of the oatmeal. Love it. I also take vitamin D and iron in the morning. Don't know if I've ever mentioned that. And that is breakfast. So some pumpkin seeds on top and frozen blueberries plus the almond butter. And that is the way to make the most perfect oatmeal ever. For lunch, I had a smoked tofu salad. So I put some mustard, some vegan mayo, then some hot sauce, and then layered it with some slices of smoked tofu. I just love the flavor. I don't warm it up, so it's terrific. Then some dairy-free cheese slices on top, red onion, lettuce, and pickles. I would do tomato if I had, but I didn't. And yeah, it was perfect. Who doesn't love a good old sandwich? I don't know anyone that doesn't, and I probably wouldn't like them. Then I ate some of these good bites in the macaroon flavor. To prep my next meal, I was making these seitan like little meat nugget things. Loved this recipe, so let me know if you want me to do an in-depth detailed one. It's basically my seitan meatball recipe, but just a little bit differently adapted. And so I ate that with rice and zucchini, mushrooms, and ginger was all mixed up in there, and then I had some barbecue sauce to dip the nuggets in. Perfect. So for supper, I'm going to make a bit of a taco salad. I already have like a general salad base here started. The only thing I'm going to add is this beefless ground. This definitely isn't what I usually go for, but I asked my brother to pick me up some like veggie ground, and that's what he brought. So trying it out, it's really high in fat, so that's why like it's not my favorite, but I made sure I left myself with some fats to spare for today. So I have that cooking up here with some taco seasoning. All right, changed my mind. Actually going to have a taco because I have quite a few carbs left to fill, and yeah, gonna make that. And I'm definitely pro spice, so some jalapenos on there for show. For Friday morning, I had the exact same bowl of oatmeal as yesterday because it is my favorite and it just doesn't get any better than this. Just had my daily walk and I need a hat on because my hair is disgusting. It's hair wash day, so no judgment inside the house right now. I am going to make a combination of like leftovers with some tofu and salad and sweet potato, and yeah, show you what I come up with. So just some salt, pepper, garlic on the tofu, and then I'm going to add this sweet ginger garlic seasoning. Watch me go left hand. Oh yeah. And then just a little bit of a toss. I'm all about using the least amount of dishes, so I'm just doing this on the plate that I'll eat off of. So on top, I just did a little spritz of this on there to coat it, and now I'm going to add some lemon juice, and then some liquid soy seasoning. I'm getting good at this. So this is what my plate is looking like. Absolutely gorgeous. This seasoning on this tofu is unreal. Rice, a little bit of leftover white kidney beans that I had that are also done in like a lemon kind of style. Side salad, tons of cherry tomatoes and hemp seeds on top. So lots of nutritious value here. And I'm going to top it all off with my favorite homemade tahini sauce. And that is lunch. All right, post-workout, I chopped up another one of those sausages, and I'm just going to warm up the rest of that pasta. Going to toss that onto a little bit of spinach. And boom, that's my next meal. For my next meal, and basically my last, I just have some leftover sweet potato, some of my seitan nuggets, and some carrot sticks. Some perfect finger food while I watch Nashville. And for the final snack, an apple and peanut butter. Whoop. You get it. And this kind of peanut butter. Moving on to Saturday, I had some chia seed coconut yogurt bowl goodness in the morning. So the night before, this is what I'm doing. Just coconut yogurt, milk, chia seeds, flaxseed, protein powder, all mixed together. And it'll be pretty liquidy. Take it out in the morning and it's nice and thick from the chia seeds and flax seeds, soaking it up. Topped it with banana, Enjoy Life mini chocolate chips and pumpkin seeds. And that was my breakfast. It is amazing. So it's almost lunchtime, but I am going on a social distancing wiener roast. So really excited about that. I'm going with a couple girls from work, so it'll be nice to see some faces actually and be outside and just a change of scenery, honestly. So I am bringing a few of those veggie dogs, a piece of bread because I don't have a bun. I just feel like we all kind of need to bring our own food because of, you know, we don't want to be touching things that others have touched and blah blah blah. And a big bag of veggies, so like carrot sticks, cucumber, bell pepper, and cherry tomatoes. Just don't know how much filming I'm gonna do out there, so thought I'd show you right now. One of the girls brought these like almond little cookie things and they were amazing, so I had one of those. Then we roasted our wieners, and another girl brought Japanese cabbage salad, so I had a little bit of that plus my 2 wieners. When I got home, I made a quick stir fry for supper, so just the vegetables as you see here and some leftover tofu and rice. I used these 2 sauces to make a general sauce, just combined with some water, and it turned out perfect. I topped it with some hemp seeds, and there's tons of flavor in this, and then just some fresh lime juice on top, and it was oh so good. I then decided to bake an apple cake, and I am so impressed with how it turned out. I will leave the recipe just down below for you guys if you want it. I highly recommend you do make it. It was healthy and quick and so good. So definitely worth it. As I made it, I snacked on a few of those good bites. And then when it came out, it was just perfect. I topped it with some protein icing, which was literally just protein powder, just the tiniest bit of coconut yogurt and water. And I did have a second piece because I couldn't stop. It was so good. Do make it. So big surprise, another bowl of oatmeal I'm going to make, but I'm going to use rolled oats this time. And so I'm going to add that to my chia seeds and flax seeds. And as I go do my yoga, I'm going to let the oats and the seeds all sit in water, because when they're thick rolled oats, they take a little longer, and I just like letting them soak for a bit, and then I'll cook these on the stovetop, so it will be a little bit different. Putting just a little bit of coconut oil on the bottom of the pot before I add the other stuff. So that will sit there on medium heat for a couple minutes. Make sure you're keeping an eye on it so it doesn't stick to the bottom. Once it's thickened a lot, turn down the heat, add your protein, and then again mix that in. And then I add my milk. Going to top it with some of this chocolate banana flavored peanut butter by Legendary Foods and some real banana. And there's breakfast. For lunch, I made myself a taco with avocado, spinach, onion, yellow bell pepper, salsa, nutritional yeast, jalapenos, and then I had some cucumber and carrots on the side, and it was amazing. Then I had half of this 1-bar chocolate peanut butter flavor. For supper, I went to my parents' house because it was Ukrainian Easter. And just quick disclaimer, like, I have been completely self-isolating, and my parents have been as well, so I didn't feel too guilty going there, but it did take some convincing, and then I'm right back in self-isolation. So not my traditional type of meal. I did have some hard-boiled eggs because they were blessed, and to me that's quite important to eat some blessed food. I also brought some of my seitan nuggets to eat for some additional protein, and then I had this amazing lemon poppy seed muffin that my mom made. Next morning, no surprise, I made myself again a bowl of protein oatmeal, except I topped it a little bit differently. So I had some sun butter on top there, which is amazing, and with some blackberries and cinnamon sprinkled on top. It was so good. And then I had a little piece of this raisin bread that my mom made for Easter. Back in my own house, I made a tofu scramble for lunch with my regular toppings in there, so mushroom, onion, spinach, and cherry tomatoes, 2 pieces of sourdough toast topped with hummus and hemp seeds, and then some hot sauce over top of everything. As a snack, I had this cashew buttercup. It was pretty darn good. Not very sweet though. And then for my next meal, I made some lemon dill kale, and then just a plate of leftovers, sweet potatoes, and my seitan nuggets. I also had them with ketchup. For dessert, I had a piece of my apple cake, almost forgot to record it. And then for my last meal, it was just easy to use up all my macros with a random cake that I made. So the ingredients were up on the screen there. And then I topped it with some raspberries, and I microwave it for about 2 minutes. Every microwave will be different, so just keep an eye on it. And then I topped it with some peanut butter and a few mini chocolate chips, and that was my macro cap. That brings us to the end of the video, so I just want to thank you for making it all the way through. A little bit longer of a video, but hopefully you got some ideas. Be sure to give the video a like and a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya!